every day just looks exactly the same. You wake up, work, maybe work out if you're that motivated, watch Netflix or TV, and then go to sleep. And it just continues on. And the weekends are not that different either. With COVID, everything just looks exactly the same. Nothing quite feels motivating anymore because no one has any plans. Nothing is actually happening. So in this video, I've collected some tips that you can use to get out and actually start living your life again and don't be stuck in this hamster wheel of doing nothing that you can implement when this video is over. Even though we're not really able to travel anywhere, maybe you are in some regions, maybe not, this is still a tip that you can implement anyways. So starting with, if you can travel, you could rent a cabin somewhere quite far off and then you can just stay there away from people and just relax and have an actual vacation. And that way you can have that vacation without actually being at risk to someone, especially if you travel there by car. You don't really have to meet anyone, just shop before you go and then you can spend your time at the cabin. If you're able to go around in your own town, then maybe you could rent a hotel room and go there with your partner. You could have a vacation in your own hometown and either you just stay at the hotel room and chilling, ordering room service and just having a good time, or you can explore the off parts of the city. If the restrictions you are in are even more stricter, like you're in lockdown or something, then why not have a vacation in your own home? Clean the whole place and get rid of the mess the day before you go on your vacation, and then do your favorite vacation stuff. So maybe don't use your phone so much, maybe have a little bit of time that is screen free. Go for a walk to discover your new surroundings if you're allowed to leave the house. Read a book, cook good food, and don't give a damn about work or other must-do things that you should be doing when you're at home because you're on a vacation. Maybe even use a vacation day and make it a long weekend. Just because we're at home and there's a pandemic doesn't mean that we need that free time and all of that rest that comes with actually having a vacation. Instead of just ending up by the TV every day, why not do something that you enjoy doing? There are a lot of things that are more creative or more sporty that you can do by yourself or in just a really small group. Maybe you should get back to some creative things that you enjoyed when you were young. Did you really enjoy drawing? Well, why not pick that up again? Do you like solving puzzles? Well, then maybe buy a puzzle and do it all again. There are so many things that you can try out again. Based on the restrictions, go play a sport with a friend, like football or basketball. You don't have to be a lot of people. You can be like 2, 3 or 4 people and you can do it outdoors, so it's minimizing the risk while still doing something so that you become more happy and more relaxed and have a break from the everyday things that you keep on doing. Something that I and a lot of people probably have experienced now is that there aren't a lot of things to look forward to. Before, maybe we had that football game, a concert, a conference with work, or a trip planned. Well, none of these things are actually happening right now, so we don't have a lot of things to look forward to. And that also makes every day seem more like the same because we don't have anything in front of us to look forward to, but we're just stuck in the same loop. So plan something to look forward to. It can be quite far off, but just having that thing to look forward to is gonna give you a great amount of energy. Because actually planning and waiting for that thing to happen can be just as rewarding as actually doing that thing. So start planning some things, even if it's just a coffee outside with a friend or your family member. Since we spend so much time indoors, why not spend a little bit of that time to fix your surroundings that you're stuck in? Maybe it's time to paint the walls. Maybe it's now time to replace that old furniture that you've been waiting for so long but actually haven't gotten to doing it. Maybe you can refurnish, move some things around, and then your space looks completely different even though you might not have done so much actual work with it. Or you can just go full out renovation, that's up to you, but just a little small things that you've been thinking about for a while, it can make a huge change. It's just a great way to change up the space that you're in to get a little bit more variation in your life. Another thing that you should probably do if you have the possibility is to be more outdoors. Obviously, every day is gonna feel more the same if you're just indoors in the same place all of the time. Go for a walk, go for a hike, go for a run, just go out and sit on a bench or in the grass, maybe have an ice cream if it's warm, just to kind of break up your day and do something that is a little bit different. And also at the same time, you get that fresh air, you get those feeling good hormones from just being out in nature nature. Anything you need to do to get your ass outside and just seep in the air and the environment. Last week I was almost getting claustrophobic because I was spending so much time indoors, so I just walked outside and I went for a 1.5 hour walk. And it was just great to be able to clear my head and just actually breaking the loop and getting some other thoughts into your brain. So when I came back, I was like another person coming back home than the one that left. If you also find it hard to focus on your work now that you're working from home, you can check out this video on how to get rid of distractions when you're working from home. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.